Today we will be doing the second step of your Earth Day project and finishing them so that you can take them home. You'll need the world you drew last time, a black paper, scissors, glue stick, and a pencil, and some skin tone paper for your hand. Your first step is to make sure that you're all the way finished. Then you're going to choose the skin tone that closest matches yours for your hands. We only have a few and everybody's different, so you won't find a perfect match. You just have to look through the colors, look at your hands, and decide which color is closest. I've decided this light pink because I think it's pretty close, but not exact. Then you're going to trace your hands. Start by putting the hand that you don't write with, which is my left hand, down on the paper with your fingers fanned out, almost like we're making a turkey for Thanksgiving. Then slowly and carefully trace around each one of your fingers. Don't worry if it's not perfect, because nothing ever is. And don't worry if your pencil accidentally slips. You can always go back and retrace. It's not going to look exactly like a hand, but it's going to look really close. And all you have to do is try your best. Now this next one is tricky. You can either choose to draw with the hand that you don't usually write with, or you can just trace the same hand twice and we'll just flip it over. I chose to trace my left hand twice because that's easier. So I just made sure both would fit on the paper, and then I'm tracing very carefully again. Do you think that I'm going slow enough, or should I slow down a little bit more? Your next step is going to be to cut your hands out. This part I want you to really take your time and go slow. So it's actually okay if you spend most of today cutting your hands out. We can glue them back together on Friday. So very slowly and very carefully cut around all of the lines on your fingers. If you accidentally cut off some of your finger, we can try to tape it or glue it back together when we put it on the black paper, so don't worry. All I want you to do is go as slow as you can and also cut as carefully as you can. So that's my first hand finished. What do you think? Now I have to go on and cut the second hand off. And this is the one that I'm going to be flipping over, but we won't do that until we have our black paper. For this one, again, you're just going to cut slowly and carefully. And is it okay if you accidentally make a mistake? Yep, it is. So now I've got both hands cut out. I'm going to put them over to the side because now it's time for me to cut out my planet Earth. So take your Earth drawing and your scissors and again cut very carefully in a circle. While you're cutting, you can twist the paper around to make it a little bit easier to cut out a circle. Sometimes cutting a curvy line can be really tricky, so it's okay if this one doesn't quite look exactly how it did on the paper. I only want you to try your best. And now I'm all done cutting out my planet Earth. Now I'm ready to get my black paper, write my name on the bottom, and glue the hands and the Earth on the paper just like this, so it almost looks like your hands are holding up the planet. When you're all done, put it in the red basket and you can choose something from the break area.